I'm gonna show you guys how to make the fluffiest, most perfect pancakes, and it's so easy. And we're gonna start with the dry ingredients. So here I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour that's leveled and scooped, and I'm just gonna add it into a mixing bowl. Then I have 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. You can decrease it down to 1 tablespoon if you don't want it too sweet. So now to make our pancakes nice and fluffy, I'm gonna add our leavening. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and then 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And then we give our dry ingredients a mix. So that's it for the dry ingredients. Now if you guys wanted to make this ahead and package it up, this would be your pancake mix. And then you can add in the wet ingredients when you're ready to cook it. And I'm gonna show you guys what you need for that. So I have some milk here. We have 3/4 of a cup of milk. And to that, I'm gonna crack in 1 egg. Then we'll add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. With a fork, I'm gonna give it another mix. And then we'll mix the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients together. When you're mixing the batter together, try your best not to overmix it. It's okay if it looks lumpy. That's what's gonna create those beautiful air bubbles and make your pancakes really fluffy. This is how I usually like my pancake batter. It's kind of thick and it just like barely runs off your spatula. And then once you're done mixing, I like to let it sit for about 2 minutes to really hydrate the flour and, you know, make it easier to cook. So this batter makes 6 fluffy, perfect pancakes. And I'm gonna show you how to make the original and then how I jazz it up a little bit later. So on medium heat with a nonstick pan, I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. I'll melt the butter and let it coat the bottom of the pan. You don't want the heat too hot because it could burn, but then once it's hot, we'll add a scoop of our pancake batter. So when I'm scooping it, I'm looking for about 1/4 cup here. I'll let it cook for about a minute 15 seconds until you see bubbles emerge on the raw part of the pancakes. That's when you know it's ready to be flipped. Flip it over, cook it for another minute, and this is when you see it kind of puff up and get really fluffy, and that's what you want. After each pancake, get like a damp paper towel with tongs and just wipe any excess like burnt butter so that it doesn't get onto your pancakes. So how do you guys know when this is done? Definitely set a timer, but you can always look at the edge right here where it puffed up, and if it looks like it's pretty cooked through, there's no like raw dough peeking out, it's done. Look how fluffy that is. So we all know plain pancakes with maple syrup is really good, but I like adding things into mine and my kids love it too. So I'm gonna add mini chocolate chips to make it even better. So how I like to serve the chocolate chip ones for my kids is I put a dollop of vanilla Greek yogurt on top and then some strawberries. How easy is that? And then you can drizzle some maple syrup on too for added sweetness. For our classic pancakes, let me tell you my favorite combo. Salted butter with a drizzle of maple syrup, so it balances out. It is the best. Are these perfectly fluffy or what? Give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more easy classic recipes to teach you how to make perfect everything every time. Let's give this a try.